Welcome to Keeper Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Aquarius. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me, keeping me safe. Aquarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. But most of all, for showing up. Oh, look at that. We have the Chariot. So Aquarius, you are moving. In some cases, moving house. In other cases, shifting the mind, wanting to go where you will get your satisfaction because you're feeling hemmed in, as it would be. Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles is you're not sure which way you're going, or not sure which way to go, and you're thinking you want to cut your losses, you want to take a shortcut, you want to get to the finish line fast. Well, you can't, because it's not going to work in your favor. Just know that if you want to rush, then you will lose. And if you think you're going to outsmart the next person, then they're going to know. So you can't. It's very difficult, Aquarius, what you want to do. It seems like there is a dedication to the cause. We want to have our freedom. We want to be in a commitment. It's not sure where you want to go, which way you want to go. There it is. There's confusion. There's that sense of not having the control. How things are out of control. You want to get away. Lots of wands going on here. So could be you're dealing with fire signs. Could be that you're dealing with water signs. Again, air signs, or just that in that sense of I want what I want, that overindulgence, that putting too much forward, or projecting too much, or insisting too much. There's too much of something. Wanting to free the mind, wanting to start afresh, wanting to learn, acquire more knowledge on something, wanting to understand, wanting to move. Again, there's that wanting to move. Wanting to see into the future and have a new beginning. It's quite confusing because there seems to be a lot to choose from, and at the same time nothing is happening. Things seem to be at a stalemate in general, but your mind is working very quickly. So could be you have lots of ideas that you want to bring into fruition, and you're having difficulty understanding why it's not coming in, or what's creating the delays in what you have planned for your future. Again, it's a question of being patient, Aquarius. Again, the Nine of Cups, wanting that satisfaction, having the understanding and seeing the light, knowing that it is a question of choosing and focusing on what you really want, and getting that second chance to take back what was taken from you, or to stand in what you believe to be the truth and not back down. Again, it's choice. You seem to be going from one aspect of choosing to another, wherein you say I want this, but when you work it out, you realize that you can't have that, what it is that you say you want, or that you're not ready for it, or that there's an obstacle that is blocking you from acquiring that what you want, and you have to reconsider, or literally just say, okay, well, I can't have it, and accept that knowledge. Again, you want to end something. There's a reconciliation, there's an ending. Again, it's a choice you have to make, and this will bring in healing when you do actually make the choice. So going from one angle to another only creates more delay, and patience in making the choice and then waiting for fruition is pretty much the key to what you need to do. Aquarius, it's quite a lot of information there, but then it boils it down to you need to choose, but you need to choose wisely. So I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, and I think I did say that, but I'm trying to just enter into the energy of this is the spread for person most on your mind, and I'm using the Smith-Waite deck with the Lover's Oracle for expansion on the thoughts of the person most on your mind. Here we have the King of Swords, because the deck is just opening up to show that there needs to be a different perspective. It could be that there's a judgment call. You're waiting for some kind of news to come in, and it's being delayed. It's taking its time, or you need to see differently, or to accept the news in an open way, or to accept that the situation is that, and then the doors will open. It's a question of being ready and being able to see a different perspective. The commitment again is there, because we saw that with the King of Cups. There is a commitment. Someone is very, very committed. Could be the person most on your mind. Could be you're dealing with a water sign, and again the deck is splitting here, and then it splits here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, 9 and 9, double 9. So we're looking for full moon, we're looking for new moon, we're looking for secrets being revealed, we're looking for deeper understanding and overcoming anxiety. We're looking at choice, like we have that many to choose from, or Spirit is opening up all the doors. There we have a fire sign, but we have the two kings, so that brings in support. The King of Swords, which is your energy, and then the King of Wands, which could be the next person, or as a third party, or it could just be that is the energy of the person most on your mind, wherein they want to make sure that all the details are put in order, that everything is set up right to have a contract written up, because it is the Seven of Wands, where they're making sure that things go they go in order and it's done according to the contract. The things are set up properly. Again, it's standing in your integrity. It's not faltering. It's not skipping steps. There is someone who is backing you up, or there's someone who's preparing a contract for you. Could be a lawyer, it could be a notary, it could be a judge, it could be a doctor, it could be anybody who's dealing with intricate details that need to have a signature at the bottom of the page. We see here the Two of Swords, so again it's delays, there's uncertainty, there's the lack of trust in this sense here. We see the Star card, again, it is your future. You're not trusting someone with your future, or you're very doubtful to put a signature on the bottom of the page. And then we have the Emperor wanting to bring an offer into reality, wanting to ensure happiness, wanting to make sure that all that needs to be done is being done in order for you to have what you want. Again, it's Two of Swords with our Three of Wands, being able to see where you've been, where you want to go, and what you're willing to give up in order to have what you see as your future. You're really not slowing down your process. You want to speed it up, but then you're finding that the more that you try to speed up, the more delays come and make you wait. And eventually you'll understand that you just need to be a little bit patient, because that seems to be the theme that everything comes back to being patient, Aquarius. Wow, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's a big mouthful. All right, so one more shuffle because this deck just wants to talk, and we will cut. And here we go. So I take cards at random. First card out is the situation between you and the person most on your mind. Again, I keep going here. This is the second time I do this. So there could be cross watchers in the energy because I'm never. The second card is always about you, the sign. But when I start here, the way I just did, it's saying that it's not about you, it's about the next person, not so much the person on your mind, because the person on your mind goes here. So it's cross watchers. We have quite a few, and that's fine. Everyone is welcome. Just take what's yours, leave the rest. It's not to say I don't want cross watchers. It's just I can tell when the energy shifts with the cards. And here we have Spirit's advice to how to handle the situation or the next steps within the process of the journey. Here we have how you are dealing with what Spirit's advice would be, and this is how the person most on your mind is taking on that advice. Here we have what would be potential outcome. To this read and the situation at hand. Again, it's potential because you get to choose. You have free will. And this is how you react or deal with the potential outcome. I just want to move the cards over. Yeah, just as far as I can bring them without breaking the view. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. Aquarius, it's quite a mouthful I had going there. It's like the whole reading done with just a few cards, and we're coming back to a commitment. We're coming back to that desire for commitment. We're looking at the Six of Wands. So having that victory, overcoming what would be lethargy. We saw the devil earlier. Putting an end to a cycle and having a new beginning, changing your life completely, having all the doors open up for you. Again, it's a question of being patient and knowing that you can come and go, knowing that you have the opportunity to go further, go forward into what it is you really want. Knowing that there is that opportunity to use your psychic ability, and not just psychic ability, but to be open to the messages from Spirit, to be open to what is naturally occurring in your life, rather than trying to force energies to your will, because you do that and you're liable to bring trouble. Again, there is a commitment. Someone is backing you. Could be for personal or financial gain, could be just family or friends, but you are cared for, and someone wants to know that you will be okay. Here we have the Fool. So the situation is that you need to have faith in yourself. You need to have faith in what you want. You need to have faith in the process. Allow for the process to shape itself, so that you can then take a step forward. Just give me a second. Sorry about that, Aquarius. So we have you are, wow, Hierophant. Either you learned a lesson, you're learning a lesson, you're teaching, you're being really taking that step to keep things in order. You want to make sure that nothing passes below the radar. You want to make sure that the plans are done upright. And then we have the deck splitting with the three of wands. So looking into, again, the future, but not in a crystal ball, more of what do I need to learn? What more do I need? You really want to move the process along. As in, I want this to be over. I want this to finish. I want this to complete. I want to start. I want a new beginning. It's as if you're waiting for a judgment to come, or you need to make a judgment call, or you're feeling that you should make that judgment call. Person most on your mind wants to propose. So could be you're looking for marriage, could be that you're looking for divorce. You take it as it resonates. This is judgment in the sense where this is the highest judge in the land. This is authority, this is government, this is anybody who has the power of signature, power of attorney even. Again, take it as it resonates. It's your situation, but you seem to have that control. You seem to be the one with the final say. And it's because you know everything about whatever it is that situation is wanting to come to an end, or wanting to move forward on a particular project or idea. You have you hold the keys, or you hold the key. Could be the knowledge, could be the know-how, could be the paperwork, the signature that's required, etc. The person most on your mind is really looking toward the future. They want marriage. They want to propose. They have an idea. The marriage could be just that, a romantic type of contract, or could be a marriage as in a business contract, where they have an idea and they want to pursue because they're very excited about it. Then we have the Fool. The Knight of Pentacles is where Spirit is saying to go slowly, be patient. Again, that message of being patient, which I find it very striking, because here you have all the know-how. Maybe it's just the impatience that you lack, Aquarius, because your mind moves faster than your body can. So you think things happen quickly, or you see things happening quickly, but the reality is you need to go slowly, because it's a project that needs to really have all of the dots and T's, all the I's and the T's under magnifying glass and underlined, and we need to, all the signatures, all the stamps, everything needs to be in order. Spirit is saying you need to move slowly. If you want this to be a success, whatever it is, you need to move slowly. But be focused, stay focused, and move slowly, because it's going to take the time it's going to take. And you trying to hurry things along will only create more obstacles in the way. Here you have celebration, wanting to reconcile, maybe. Maybe that's why you want to move fast, because you can't wait to meet up with someone. Or you want to have that party. You want to party. You're graduating and you want to celebrate on whatever level you see your situation as. But again, Spirit is saying go slowly, because if you set up the party before you actually get the grant, then how are you going to pay for all the fun? Maybe you're dealing with another air sign, maybe another Aquarius. Maybe this person has strong Aquarius in their chart. Or maybe they are following Jupiter. Jupiter is in Gemini. So they are looking toward the future. Again, they want a future with you. They see you as their star. They see you. They want to be with you. Again, they are as excited as you are. They want to be transparent. They want to be a part of the plan. They want to do their part. You seem to have someone very interested in you, Aquarius. Again, they're very committed. And there's where conversation needs to happen. Again, taking it slow and having a conversation. Maybe you want to meet up with someone and you're not sure that they want to, or if they are on the same page with you. But they are open, they are looking, they're very interested, and they see you as a star. They see you as in the limelight. They see you. They want to be with you in the future. They want to be a part of your life. There's a healing conversation that needs to happen, and I think that's why Spirit is saying you ought to take it slow and take your time, because you move so quickly. Like, I can't slow down the speed of my speech. Is I'm hearing myself. I'm thinking this is just going so fast, and I'm not even trying. It's because your mind is working quickly, and here you are in a dilemma. You're in a dilemma of what? Well, what is the dilemma? To be in the commitment, to manifest, to be ending of a cycle with another person, or that you want to make the offer, that things are going to change, you're scared that they won't wait around. They're not going anywhere. They're waiting to talk. The conversation in itself will make sense once you actually confront them or approach them, because they're waiting. They're following their intuition, and their intuition is telling them to have a conversation with you. They are committed, and they are probably the one manifesting the communication between you, to heal, to get past what is or what was a blockage. Patience, Aquarius. Step forward. No, you will know when. The question when. When is... let's see. There's no future here. The Four of Swords. Again, it's all air. It's all air. But when is a new beginning? Spirit will let you know when. Maybe they will reach out to you because they're vying for commitment. You just need to relax. Maybe when you relax, they will communicate. Or you're just so excited and you want to jump and talk to them. Well, there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing saying you can't go forward. It's just you have to know that what you're going to say to them. Maybe when you decide what you need to say is probably the best way to start the conversation, because they're waiting. They're sitting there facing you. They're waiting. Any time is a good time. When the moment takes you, you reach out. Thoughts that they have about you or for you. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. But they really want to be with you. And if it is that, why do I feel this way? They really want to be with you. They want to share that with you. They see you. Aquarius, just relax and reach out. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know where to start. They want to talk to you. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know what to say. But whatever they're going to say or whatever you're going to say, it's going to be a healing. I wish I could be a different person. You need to have that conversation with them, because they see you. I wish I could be fully honest with you. You got to give them that space. You got to let them know that they can. And this is where your approach needs to come slowly. Come with the commitment. Let them know that you are as committed, or you want to be committed. You offering them marriage. Maybe marriage is too soon or too much. I don't know where to start. Why do I feel this way? They're holding their emotions. They need to talk about how they feel. You need to allow them that space to share, because maybe they move a little slower than you, or maybe they are uncertain about what they see in themselves as flaws that you won't, because they don't accept, you may not accept, is what they're probably working through in their mind, that they want to be a different person. They've got they've got some skeletons, or they've had some issues, and best way to deal with this is to go slowly but be open and make your offer, but don't jump to marriage just yet. Just let them know that you really want to spend time with them, because they want to. They see you. This is why they say, I wish I could be a different person. And they want to be honest. They want that. They want to be able to talk. That's a healing conversation that needs to happen, Aquarius. On that note, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.